ladies and gentlemen, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Particle Fleet Emergence. We're now in episode 2, and we're about to face mission 4, Insanity, and perhaps even discover more of the secrets of this interesting new particulate threat. Let's go. Entering redacted space. Launch mission. Status report. Scanning the system. Done. That's odd. Thoth, what's your assessment? These emitters show different energy readings. There is more of a pattern or rhythm to their energy output compared to the emitters we have previously encountered. Meaning? Unknown, sir, but I would speculate with more ordered energy output would come more complex behavior. I concur. The energy patterns indicate more intense pulsations. The emitters could be producing particulate with greater intensity. We should be mindful of this possibility. Particulate with greater intensity would be more difficult for our weapons to destroy. Additionally, the particulate may have the capacity to create red plasma in space as they travel. I experimented with this in my simulations, but was never able to get it to work. Ogun, do your best to compensate for these threats. We need to collect any remnant technology and info caches present in this system. We must engage the particulate regardless of its intensity. I was hoping you would say that. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what we have here. So we've got particle emitters. Okay, so we can probably start over here. I think that makes sense. We've got a couple energy mines. Now, I'm assuming this is going to get more difficult, so I'm being a little bit more cautious. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to move up. We'll take care of this one, and then move in here, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along, but definitely want to start here. So let's drop our corporate HQ and unpause the game. There we go. Take all of these crystals too as well. I'm just watching how that works. So we got 250 store for one. We've got probably another 250 for another, so now we're at 500. I got it. Yeah, so it's taken some time, but I'm getting how the energy works in this game. Let's drop a Joven right away. Let's maybe get a Destroyer going right away too as well. We're gonna take this info cache immediately. Oh, actually, you know what? We can't do that. Let's get over here. Let's... Dude, we gotta grab this... this energy mine first. That's very, very important. Then we'll come back and we'll grab that info cache. We can't build any ships until we get the energy mine. So we've got that done. Let's go back here. Let's get our Omni dropped. One Omni dropped. Perfect. So we already have enemy bad guys coming in. Interesting. Okay, let's... Sir, the Particulate have created hostile energy mines. Oh, yeah, so we've seen this already, I think. The construction of the energy mine seems to closely mirror the same Galcon energy mines we build. There's an integrated cannon. However, how could the Particulate have constructed this without a lathe? However, the Particulate did it. I can still destroy it. I'll move the lathe ships in range and deconstruct any mines the Particulate construct. Maintain your composure, crew. This is unexpected. Thoth, what's your assessment? The Particulate must possess a rudimentary pattern replication capacity. Energy mines are relatively primitive technology. Perhaps after exposure to many instances of the energy mines over the centuries, the Particulate has learned how to replicate them. That would be a logical conclusion. The question is, why are they building them here and not in previous systems? And if this is now part of their behavior, what will come next? A cruise, we got a Galcon cruiser. So this is, that was in the info cache. Perfect. So the cruiser is an awesome ship, by the way. It is really, really good. It has, it's like a Joven, but with a few more guns on it. Very, very nice. Okay, next. Indeed, dual missile launchers, dual cannons, particle beam, and laser defense. I recommend immediate construction. I agree. So let's get our main ship up here. Let's get our command ship up here. We've got some new ships building. We've got our Omni building. This doesn't look too bad. It's definitely more interesting than the last ones we've seen, for sure, but I think we should be able to take care of this pretty easily. Let's get our Destroyer up here to support our command cruiser. Let's get the Joven up here. The Joven is excellent. Let's get a cruiser building because we still have lots of stored power. Let's take over this energy mine and then get another Omni up here. There we go, like that. Done. Let's get these guys moved up and kill this emitter. Shouldn't be too hard. We should probably start working on our lathes too as well. Get a couple of those going. Wow, the cruiser was almost in trouble there. Back up just a little bit. There we go. The emitter's going down. First emitter's going down anyway. Wow, that one was easy to take down. No problem whatsoever. It's going to be a little bit more challenging in here, but there is lots of energy mines, so actually won't be too bad, I think. Let's bring all our main ships back here. Perfect. And our cruiser is up and running. Fantastic. Excellent. We've got our 2 lathes building. We've got our 2 omnis doing their job, taking over the landmass, miring the land. Fantastic. Let's move in the fleet. Move in the fleet. Let's take this energy mine. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Boom. Just like that. Excellent. Let's get another omni working. Looks like we've got another omni info cache here. And let's get another omni. Oh, max omni builds. Okay, so we're going to get another omni in this next info cache. So let's move the fleet up just a little bit. Let's get our lathes in there too as well, and see what we have to do over here. So we've got another energy mine right here. We could probably just sneak in with another lathe and get in there and take that one. Shouldn't be too much trouble anyway. This emitter is just pumping out those particles, aren't they? And notice they're little groups of 4. They're all linked together. Integration of Omni license successful. Given the amount of remnant land in this system, the additional Omni should prove useful. I agree. So let's get another Omni built on this land here. The more Omnis we put, the more land that we take over, the more energy we're producing. We're producing 14 just from mired land already, so that's actually a really good thing. Looks like this one is done, so we're gonna move this one up to here. Yeah, let's move this one up to here. Now, we have to take this one here. We're probably going to have to use Omnis. Now, our particle cannons, I think those are particle cannons, they can destroy some of this red miring. So I think that's what we're going to have to do with the Joven and the Cruiser and the Command HQ. They can actually start to deal with some of that gradually. And at the same time, hold back this emitter. You know what? We could probably just destroy this emitter. That's probably a better choice, I think. Let's move in our main strike force here, and then get our lathe in beside. Oh, see, yes, these cannons, or sorry, these energy mines, the enemy energy mines do fire at our ships. Look at that. But we've got enough support here. I think we should be okay. We should be okay. So let's move up our command HQ just a little bit. Let's move one of our Omnis over to start taking over this land, because I think that's the only way we're going to be able to beat this energy mine is by taking over this land, by miring it. So let's do that. Perfect. Destroyed, sir. Excellent. Okay, let's turn everybody around so that they are helping deal with all of this miring, because our particle cannons, like I said, the little blue beams, you can see they're actually destroying the miring. So that's good. That's perfect. Let's get our lathe. You know what? Let's just move this lathe. I don't know. Let's just put them here for now. The lathes aren't going to be much use here because they don't have particle cannons or anything on them. Let's move over. Do we have? We do have another. Oh, we should have taken. Hold on. Let's send back a lathe to take over this land here, like so, and then we can take over this land. And let's actually move over our Omni now. I think that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, there we go. That works. Perfect. And maybe what we'll do is we will move this other Omni over. We don't have any more Omnis available. We'll move this Omni over to help speed up the process of taking over this land. I think that's probably a wise choice. I think we not only have to destroy the energy mine, we have to clear all of the miring underneath it in order to change it into one of our energy mines. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do in terms of the Omnis. Some of these missions are going to be, you know, a little, yeah, there we go, perfect. This one's working. Some of these missions are going to take a while. This one's actually we're actually moving along quite nicely, actually. So I'm not too worried about this one. But eventually, some of these missions are going to take quite some time, I'm sure. Let's move the crew out here. Let's get the lathe in here. Excellent. Might as well bring the command ship right about here and just kind of defend the area as we take over this. Oh, geez. Whoa. Okay, let's move him back. Whoa, dude. Oh, no. We lost a lathe. Wow, that's the first time we've lost a ship. At least in the story missions. I have lost ships in some of the solo missions that are available in the game. There we go. Let's move up and destroy this mine up here, because it is going to be a serious problem. Let's just move the whole crew up. Shouldn't have too much trouble so long as none of this particulate comes after us. They are well, he's directly firing at the cruiser. Or sorry, at the command ship. Okay, let's move back. Hold on. What's going on here? How come we're not actually attacking it? The lathe was oh, because we lost our lathe on our command cruiser. That's why. Okay, so there we go. Done deal, like that. Excellent. Let's get the Joven up there for support, and the cruiser too as well. There we go. Done deal. Let's destroy this emitter up north. Zoom out a little bit here, see what's going on. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's move one of these Omnis back. We've got our lathe back built again. I'm just gonna put him up here for now. I don't think we're gonna need him. Yeah, let's just move these two guys up. Shouldn't be a problem taking this one. And the Joven for support. No problem whatsoever. And maybe get these guys working on the Particulate over on this side. Wonderful! Another one down. Okay, let's bring the rest of the crew out here and see if we can, I don't know, do we come at it from this side? I don't know. I have no idea. The lathe a little bit closer so he can use his point of fence gun. Maybe get the command cruiser right here. Now I wonder if I move him up and he starts using his laser, will all of these particulates come after him? Oh, perfect. He can actually go after, oh, he's got to defend himself a little bit there. Should be okay. Might be able to keep up with that. Perfect. But we're going to get this info cache, which is nice. Excellent. So I think this circular area was being replenished by this particle emitter. This info cache is very well preserved, but strangely it is nearly empty. It was as if someone took a fresh cache, wrote a few records to it, then jettisoned it. Data follows. Bah ha 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 ha! May the gods have mercy on us. No, why bother? Everything is nothing. Nothing is everything. Nothing will happen again and again and again. The record repeats and again several thousand times, then ends. Privately to Tychon, no doubt the log of a crazed CEO. Gibberish from a prolonged isolation, or perhaps insanity that came from knowing his destruction was imminent. Privately to Amicus, perhaps, but as my father said, the insane aren't always blinded by delusions. Sometimes they just see too much reality. Interesting. Okay, so we've almost taken care of the little perimeter defense here, and I think we're gonna have to do most of our attack on this side. Let's move over carefully so that we don't cross the path of this big pile of schmutz. There is a lot of particles there. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do this. Do we just war of attrition again? But that thing is also producing, because there is an emitter in the center there, so it is actually still producing particles, so it might take a while to start destroying all of it. So as long as these guys are in position, they will start. Oh yeah, here it comes. Maybe let's get our command ship in here to support. Move back the Joven. Back. Get the lathe to help out a little bit here, guys. Whoa, that was close. Okay, let's get another lathe in here for support. Let's move the Joven back up. So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of take care of this in layers. As you can see, there is a lot there. If we bring all that in at once, there's no way we're gonna be able to deal with it. So let's get the destroyer in here sort of as support too as well. The destroyer actually is not that great. Only has the 2 particle guns on it. I think the command cruiser can handle all that. Yeah. Sometimes you can use your armor as a weapon as well. As long as you're in a place where you can regenerate your ships, it's actually not a bad tactic. Oh boy. But you don't want too much at one time because it can destroy the ships pretty quickly. But yeah, that's actually been a great way to destroy a lot of this schmutz already. Fantastic. We're down another layer. Perfect. It's not perfect. I mean, we're not doing perfectly. We did lose 1 ship, but I think we're doing fairly well. There we go. Just a little bit more to go. The Joven and the cruiser are just ripping those to shreds. Look at them go. Perfect. Let's move in and destroy the particle emitter. Just like that, guys. That's how it's done. Wonderful. Get the 3rd lathe in there. Done deal. I like the missiles. The missiles are fantastic. Crew, well done. We have faced unforeseen threats and overcome them. We have also collected valuable information that should lead us forward in our search for the truth. Perfect. Exit mission. Let's do one more mission. Next mission is called Evidence. Let's go. Entering redacted space. Launch mission. Evasive action. This system is filled with hostile emitters. There's 4 emitters. They don't look too hostile to me, but you don't know until it gets started, right? I detect 2 particulate emitters, very different from the others. Okay. Wait, scanning. I believe those particulate are no threat. The scans match prediction made by our simulation, Anna. Thoth is correct. If my simulation is correct, these particulate are benign and won't damage our ships. They will also annihilate other particulate upon contact. So we have 2 friendly emitters is what they're saying. So yes, these blue things are emitters of our own. How can this be? I only know it is possible, how and not how to make them or why they are here. It was purely theoretical until now, but here they are. Whoever was here before us must have created these benign emitters using technology unknown to us. With such technology, they could have survived indefinitely in redacted space. There's ample wreckage here, crew. Crew, collect all of it, and perhaps we will learn more. Okay, let's send in. I think we're gonna start in the center. I think starting. I don't know what to expect with these emitters. So we'll start in the center. There's a lot of crystals there too, and everything. So let's go corporate HQ. Let's launch about here. That should be good. And away we go. Let's get the energy mine first. Couple of these crystals, and I don't know what this is. Ship. It's a ship of some sort, but it's different from the ships that we have currently. So yeah, we have friendly emitters. That's cool. I don't know how useful they're going to be, but we have friendly emitters. That's kind of neat. Let's start building. We should have enough store. Let's start building a cruiser right away, because I think if there was any of these ships that I love the most, the cruiser is probably the most efficient, I think. This is incredible. There's a field manipulation module on this ship that appears to be specifically designed to push benign particulate. How could this be in the Galcorp database? The answer is obvious, Director Cammy. As much as we might choose to believe otherwise, the Galactic Corporation knows a great deal about the particulate and redacted space. In any case, this will make a powerful addition to our arsenal. I'll move this grabber ship, the grabber ship, in range of the benign particulate and fire a stream of them directly at the enemy emitters. So the grabber, let's build that fairly quickly. Let's get some more crystals here. Might as well, while we're waiting, and maybe build another lathe too as well. There's a lot of, oh, interesting. So this one's creating like a little stream of particles. This one's creating little groups of 4. This one looks like it's just a basic emitter, and this one's creating crazy snakes. Neat. I love it. Okay, so let's maybe start building the grabber too as well. I have a feeling we're gonna need that right away. Oh, all this blue stuff here is actually slowing down the particles from getting closer to us. So that's actually a really good thing. Like this blue area here, the blue haze. So it's kind of like their red haze. It makes it their stuff move really slow through our area. So we've got our lathe. Let's get our lathe in sort of defensive position. Maybe get our cruiser back over on this side, because it looks like there's more of a threat over here. Wow, we're being like completely pinned. Actually, let's get our lathe working on these crystals. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Let's get another lathe in building, and that's the grabber. The grabber is moving the particulate. See that? So it's moving our friendly stuff. Okay, let's zoom out here. Hold on, let's zoom out. So we'll have them sit on the emitters like that. We're gonna rotate this so it's facing directly at their emitter. We'll use the M key for this so we can get that fine movement like so. And it looks like there's another grabber over here, so I'm gonna aim for this direction first. Let's maybe get over here and start to grab some of these crystals too as well, because we're gonna need it. Let's get our Joven out, and let's get our destroyer out too as well. We can also place down multiple omnis. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and looks like there's another omni there. I don't know how useful that's gonna be, but there's another cruiser. The cruisers are so good. The cruisers are so good. Oh, they killed our omni over there on that side. That's okay. We will come back. We will come back from that. Okay, the Joven's almost done. Let's go get the Joven over here. Let's move in, grab some more of these crystals. This mission definitely is more difficult. It's different. It's different. I don't know if it's more difficult. It's just I don't know what I'm facing here. So yeah, we can use these particles for attack. Oh, that's great. Another cruiser has been added to our database. Wow, Cam. Wow, the fleet is becoming impressive. I agree. The cruisers are amazing. Let's do another cruiser over here. Another Omni has been added to our license database. At this rate, we will soon have quite a force. If only they could be used for purposes other than miring and lathing. I'll have to think on that. Oh, maybe we can use them for something else. That's great. We're gonna have to start to tear apart. We're gonna have to tear apart this mire over here because, so as you can see, when the crystals hit the land, they mire it too as well. So we have to stop that from happening. Look at this. We're almost wow, look at how much we can actually just walk in here and take this. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Send in the lathes. Send in the destroyer to support. Send in the command cruiser. We should be okay. The Joven in front, maybe. There we go. Yes, we should be able to take. Oh, another grabber ship. Oh, gun. This should allow angled attacks with benign particulate streams. Cam, perhaps you should consider weapons control as a side career. I could always use the help. All right, let's build the other grabber. So I think we'll build the other grabber and we'll have it face towards this one. Let's slightly move it over so that it's facing the emitter. There we go. That's going to start to build. And do we need both cruisers here? Probably not. Let's I think we can probably handle this situation over here without too much trouble, I think. Let's maybe not have the destroyer go right up to them. There we go. One emitter going down. Or, sorry, one particle... Yeah, particle emitter. Yeah, one particle emitter going down. Move up the lathe just a little bit. There we go. Done deal. Excellent. Just like clockwork. Fantastic. Let's destroy some of the schmutz here so that we can actually get our Omni on this land. There's an info cache there, so we want to take care of that. Let's move... Let's turn this grabber so that it is also facing the direction that we're going next. What a neat little thing. Is that ever cool, eh? Yeah, look at that. There it goes. Just like that. Wonderful. We still got some more crystals here that we can take too as well. So let's actually get our command ship doing that. Let's go grab these crystals. And let's try and destroy as much of this stuff here so that we can grab these crystals over here too as well. Maybe even move a lathe over here. Let's move a lathe right here. That shouldn't be too much trouble. Maybe get the Joven over here for support until we're ready to go. The destroyer, yeah, I think we've got enough land here to launch our next Omni. Yeah, there we go. No problem. No problemo. Excellent, good. And I don't know what's in that info cache. Info cache. I keep calling it cache. I know the proper terminology, the proper term is cache, but I've always called that. I've always used, you know, said cache. Always. I know it's wrong though. I totally know it's wrong. Some of you in the comments pointed that out too as well. It's not the first time in games that I play that that's happened. So you know, where I've used that word incorrectly, and I will probably use it incorrectly again, just so everybody knows. There we go. So the Joven and the cruiser will also repair this blue schmutz too as it gets destroyed. So let's move in. Let's take this emitter, or this mine. So no problem. Piece of cake, just like clockwork. Wonderful. Excellent. There's a little bit more difficult to get at this one, but that's okay. We shouldn't have too much trouble. Move the command ship in a little bit more. There we go. Just like that. Wonderful. Let's start moving the emitters, or sorry, the grabbers the other way. Let's do this one next. I think this one's going to be a little bit easier. Totally corrupt. All the data has been lost to the ages. I'll scan the physical structure. Chief Tychon, Anna, I don't believe it. The isotopic and analyst matches the signatures we have been looking for. I see it, Cammy. There's a high probability this cache was either made on or at some point has been to the Origin World. Interesting. Crew, we have our first solid piece of evidence. The Origin World must be real. I asked all of you to trust me when you agreed to come with me on this journey. This, our first solid indication that our journey may yet yield great return. Privately to Tychon, if the Origin World exists deep in redacted space, surrounded by ever-increasing particulate, and if the particulate has destroyed ships with technology greater than ours, I fear we may not live to see our mission to completion. Privately to Amicus, we all knew the risks. Perhaps charging forward with all of our might will be the one advantage we have. You know, sometimes charging in is a way to go. There we go, so we can actually turn these guys around. So I don't know how difficult it's going to be to beat these last ones. These are coming in really strong on the west side here. So I've got to use the M key for this so that we get the exact direction. There we go, the exact heading. My bad. Exact heading. These little grabbers, they don't have much for defensive weapons. They only have the 2 lasers on them. So they are susceptible to being destroyed pretty easily, I think, by incoming stuff. Okay, let's get the rest of the fleet moved back this way. Might as well just move them right in, right? Might as well. The cruiser can support and destroy some of this extra schmutz that's lying around. Excellent. The Joven will help out with that too as well before the rest of the fleet gets here. That shouldn't be too much trouble, I don't think. Did we get everybody? Where's the destroyer? Ah, destroyer's still sitting over here. That's silly. There we go. Let's get that moving in. Perfect. Excellent. Now we should be able to just move everybody up as one unit. I think that's probably the best choice. And with our particles coming in, I think we should be able to move in and destroy this guy pretty easily, hopefully. I don't like the destroyer out in front, but I guess if I'm going to lose anything, the destroyer is probably the weakest ship of all. Oh, let's get the cruisers up. Cruisers up. Cruisers up. Quick, quick, quick. Joven up. Without them, like the cruisers and the Joven are so good. They are so good. Wow, look at all of this schmutz. Not bad. Not bad. We got this. We got this. Let's move cruiser up. Cruiser up. Joven. Let's move the Joven in front of the cruiser, maybe? That might be okay. Destroyer up a little bit. The command ship right up in the center, and a couple lays for support, one up there. Actually, we'll do the 2 up here to destroy the stuff up here. The command ship should be able... Oh no, back off, back off, back off, back off. Whoa, there's a lot of bad guys. We almost lost the Joven there. That was very, very close. We are slowly working on... Let's move the lathes up too as well. They can support. There we go. Done deal. Destroy the rest of that schmutz and we're out of here. Wonderful. Whew. We almost lost the Joven. I try not to lose any ships. It's always my goal not to lose ships. So let's move everybody over here while I get these guys reoriented. Hold on, let's zoom out a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so we can't go through that landmass, but we can aim... I think we will aim towards the mine on this one, and this one here, we're going to aim towards the emitter. Like so, perfect. Let's get, I think, because it's rotating this way, let's get the cruisers down on this side without crossing the stream. You never want to cross the stream. We learned that from Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams. So perfect, yes. Because the stream is going this way, if we can destroy the stream over here, then it'll open up over here and then we can get in and get that mine. That should work. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. And with all these particles coming in, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that mine is shooting at us pretty heavily. There we go. Perfect. We can get in and snag that thing. Excellent. Lathe. Destroyer, come in, support. Done. And power to engines. Wonderful. Wow, that was actually not so bad. That was not so bad, actually. I thought this one was going to be harder, but maybe it would have been harder if we had to deal with the other one up top, too, as well. I don't know. I don't know if we did that in the right order or not. I have no idea, but so far, so good. Ah, there we go. Let's get the Joven in here for support, because we are getting picked on pretty badly over here. Yeah, I think we got this. We got this, no problem. No problem. Look at that. Just like that, guys, we have beaten the what is this, the 5th mission? Privately to Tychon, we have obtained our first evidence of the origin world, but something else is also very clear. Privately to Amicus, yes, I'm aware, the particulate isn't some kind of accident that destroyed the precursors. It too is structured, too reactive. It was made for a purpose. Privately to Tychon, everything our history tells us about precursors and how their civilization was lost must all be fabrication. The Galactic Corporation has been keeping a secret for centuries, millennia. Privately to Amicus, even the great house of Abraxas has kept the secret. I always held them in high regard. Privately to Tychon, perhaps the truth was too terrible even for them to reveal, or perhaps after centuries of keeping the secret, they were going to finally reveal it, and that is when they were overthrown. Privately to Amicus, interesting theory. You sound like one of those conspiracy nuts. Amicus, in any case, House Abraxas is dead and gone. Nothing remains other than the stories that we heard when we were children. Perhaps so. Perhaps we might just find some remnant of their great house here in Redacted Space. You are always a history buff, Amicus. I hope we find some trinkets for your collection. There's a lot of people to keep track of. Wonderful. That was great. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. We will be back today with another episode because today is launch day for this absolutely cool game. It is so cool. Honestly, I'm loving this. So we will see you again today for episode 3 of Particle Fleet Emergence. Take care. Bye.